This is a quick guided tour of Lumio for schools in Scotland. We'll quickly cover all the main functions, but spend a little extra time focusing on our content library and how it is structured in terms of an overall alignment with the Curriculum for Excellence. We'll have a few quick words on what devices Lumio works on. We'll talk about the 3 different types of learning content in Lumio, and we'll take a look at some of the learning content itself. I'll show you how to create and assign classwork and homework. I'll show you Lumio's learning reports. I'll show you one of the many great features that makes Lumio very easy to use in the classroom, and at the end we'll log in as a child so you can see how pupils experience Lumio. You'll notice straight away that I'm using Lumio in an internet browser. I'm using Google Chrome. Lumio is also available as a fully synchronized iPad app. The key thing to recognize is that because Lumio works through a computer's internet browser, as long as there is a working internet connection, Lumio should work on whatever devices a school has and whatever devices a child has access to at home, whether that's PCs, Macs, notebooks, netbooks, Chromebooks, iPads, or any other kind of tablet like Android. Let's look now at the Curriculum for Excellence aligned content library. You can click on any of the stages for the Curriculum for Excellence, and you'll notice the alignment that I'm talking about. You can click on any mathematical topic to show relevant content in Lumio for that topic, and you can see the experiences and outcomes for the Curriculum for Excellence. You'll see that each chunk of learning content, symbolized here by these circular icons, can be one of 3 different types. The first type of content, which we call Learn, is designed to be genuinely instructional and give children real higher order learning experiences that involve problem solving, mathematical language acquisition, visual models, manipulatives, and using and applying. This kind of content is really designed to help with overall numeracy and deep understanding, and it's great for mental maths, broadly speaking. There's also content for practicing fluency called Practice. The third type of content is called Challenge, and that's great for assessment because it's in a timed environment. Before we take a look at the learning content itself, I'll show you how to create a homework or classwork assignment. For any chunk of learning content, click on Add To. Next, click on Create Lesson. Whatever you choose to call this lesson will determine if the assignment is homework or classwork. I'll call this Weekend Homework. Once your lesson has been updated with your chosen piece of learning content, you can continue adding resources. But we'll take a look at a piece of learning content. The piece of learning content I want to show you is in Number, Money and Measure, which contains a specific measurement folder. In Measurement, let's look at area multiplication. The instructional content in Lumio takes a developmental approach to learning, with each level getting gradually more difficult and unlocking sequentially. Lumio makes use of touchscreen functionality and includes built-in voice-over instructional content as well. As you can see, this learning pathway involves visual models, manipulatives, and problem solving with different ways to solve the problem. Checks for understanding are built in, and a learner is supported to expand their understanding with help available. And hints if they get anything wrong. Let's have a look at reports. You'll notice in reports that you can filter information by class by clicking Select Group. Lumio automatically summarizes strengths, but also areas for improvement, and you can see these strengths and areas for improvement for an individual pupil, a group or class, or even for the whole school. You can see the Curriculum for Excellence specific performance data for individual pupils by clicking on the expanding options within the report to see a Lumio score for different outcomes and experiences. Earlier we created a weekend homework assignment. I'm now going to assign that to a group I created earlier called the Purple Group. Now that that's done, I'll show you one of the many handy features in Lumio for schools. This feature enables pupils to log into their unique Lumio accounts with only 3 clicks, and no need to remember usernames and passwords if you don't want them to. This method of login is great for younger years and special needs. Once logged in, you'll notice the children are able to compete in terms of overall score and total problems solved. And here's the homework we set earlier. So that's a quick rundown of the main functions in Lumio: classwork and homework assignments, reporting, one of the many time-saving and useful features for schools, the high-quality, higher-order learning content, of course, and most importantly for schools in Scotland, the Curriculum for Excellence aligned content library. If you would like a personal guided tour in more depth or have any further questions, please contact us directly.